squabble over this thing. Why is it, we've inquired at his office this week, and apparently he has never been to the Cape Horn project. Ministry of Transportation and Highways personnel have told us that the Cape Horn job is by far the highest priority job in British Columbia. It presents the toughest geological conditions that some of them have ever come across. And yet our Honourable Minister has not visited the site. He's out around the province. Who is not convincing caucus, and in particular the Minister of Highways, that we don't have a grave, tragic, terrible situation that needs to be attended to?
Right.
Who isn't doing their job?
Well, how can it be open safe in 1 week? This is ridiculous.
What is your plan?
Well, I'd like you to answer
It's a
that
bad
if you can.
statement.
I think that's basically, I think that's an unfair question because,
Why?
well, it's unfair because of the time frame. I think you have to recognize that basically I haven't been in office that long. I think that basically the population is a little impatient with how I've been able to deliver so far. I've only been in there for less than 2 years, or about 2 years now. I've only assumed a really leading role since July. All I'm asking for is you've put up with a bad road for years and years and years. I'm finally getting some action on it. Please be patient with me and let me carry this program through.
But the other step is though, is that, okay, the Cape Horn is a tough job. I guess it's noted to be a tough deal. So then their solution was, or one of their solutions was that they were going to try and fix up our alternate route. Our alternate route is beginning to be just about a much a fiasco as the Cape Horn job, is the Castle Road.
We virtually have no alternate route.
It's a disgrace. You should drive over there. And today it's even worse.
31A.
Today it's even worse with the rain. They're going to lose. It's soft. Every time you drive on it, your car's sinking.
And last year we discussed this at length. You and I in particular discussed this at length. And it was my understanding that it was agreed upon in the ministry 31A would be taken care of prior to any commencement of work on Cape Horn. The other thing, after last year's situation at Cape Horn, it was also my understanding that the next step there would be towards the permanent solution. There, by your own admission, or by Highways Ministry admission, we need $16 to $20 million to do that job. Why in the hell did we go in there with $1 million or $2 million again this year and try to perform anything? The economic consequences for us are being so underrated. If we get this road back this time, leave it alone until such time as we have a commitment on behalf of the ministry that they can perform, and on behalf of the government that they in fact will fund the necessary repair job.
I think that's valuable, and it's useful to say that. And I guess when the money was in the ministry, my first reaction was, do we really want to go in and do that? But certainly the work that was contemplated, the work that is being done, it was not a waste of energy. It is something that would have to be done and would form part of that total project. So it's not a waste of effort. And I guess the only thing that you can really do realistically is look at it and say, look, I think we've learned a lot from this situation. I think the ministry has learned a lot about this situation that perhaps we were taking a little lighter than we should have in the past. But let's learn from it and let's move ahead. And I'm working to see that we have sufficient money in the budget to cover it next year.
What exactly is the learning experience? It's just a piece of roadway that's very unstable, the rock. Any ordinary, normal person can see that. Why are the experts fouling it up?
Well, I think that it's a little more complicated than that your statement would appear. It's certainly, I'm no rock expert. I really am not. I'm no engineer. But I know that
it is crumbling, decaying rock. Therefore, anybody who's playing around with it now is likely to bring it down, which is exactly what's happened.
I guess the key thing there is, do you spend the money that you've been allotted in a budget, or do you say no, don't do it? And
You're the experts. We're not the experts. We're just the public who have to look at the results of the experts. It's as simple as that. And the facts speak for themselves. We're asking the experts to sort this problem out once and for all and to stop the bull and to stop the bluffing.
What has the spent money got us? No highway.
This is taxpayers' money, and this taxpayers' money is hard fought for, and it has to be spent wisely. We're all agreeing on that. We think it's been wasted by going in there and blasting and causing the problems that it's faced with now.
Well, I would disagree that it is a waste. I think that it is being used wisely, that it is certainly work that needs to be done if you're going to rectify that situation.
The work they did last year is useless now because they're not going to be able to use that part of the highway again. It still had to come down, but we can't use it.
Between now and when can we expect that that road will be fixed once and for all? You said you've only been in office for 2 years. How many years will it take?
How many years before that was it a problem without being solved?
Mr. Dirk, you said when we had a government member here, we would have more government service.
Let me guarantee you that it won't take that long.
It won't take that long.
No.
It won't take 50 years.
No, it certainly won't.
Can you give us a statement that perhaps you will go to the Honorable Mr. Reid and have him come and have a high tea with you around the corner or something? Have him come up and actually take a look at the problem